Welcome to Daily English Talks. Ever feel stuck when trying to talk about your day in English? The words just don't come, and you're not sure how to explain your daily routine. You're not alone, and that's exactly what we're here for. Today, we'll walk through a simple and clear story that will help you talk about your day, from the moment you wake up to when you go to bed. It's easy, slow-paced, and made just for learners like you. Tell me in the comments, what time do you usually wake up? Chapter 1. The day begins. Meet Liami. He's 14 years old, lives with his parents and little sister, and goes to school every weekday. Liam has a big goal, to speak English fluently. He's learning it step by step, just like you. Let's look at how his day starts. The sun hasn't risen yet, and Liam's room is still dark. He's asleep. Suddenly, his alarm goes off. Beep, beep, beep. He slowly opens his eyes, still tired. He doesn't want to get up, but the noise won't stop. He turns off the alarm and stays under the blanket for one more minute. Then, his mom calls from outside. "Liam, wake up! Time for school." He replies, "Okay, Mom," and finally sits up. He stretches, yawns, and looks out the window. The sky is still dim. He wants to go back to sleep, but he remembers. There's an English quiz today. He can't miss class. He gets out of bed and slips on his slippers. The floor is chilly. He heads to the bathroom, grabs his toothbrush, adds some toothpaste, and begins brushing. His reflection in the mirror shows sleepy eyes. A splash of cold water wakes him up a bit. He returns to his room and changes into his school uniform, white shirt, gray pants, and a black belt. He fixes his collar and checks himself in the mirror. "Not bad," he says with a small smile. He grabs his school bag and makes sure everything's packed. Books, notebooks, pencil case. Nothing should be forgotten. He takes a deep breath. Nervous? A little. But he's ready. In the kitchen, his mom is preparing breakfast. The smell of warm bread and eggs fills the air. She sets his plate and pours him a cup of tea. "Eat fast, Liam, or you'll be late," she says. Liam sits down and takes a bite. The bread is soft and warm. He sips his tea. His younger sister, just 5 years old, joins him with a cheerful smile. "I have an English quiz today," he tells them. His mom responds, "Good luck, beta." "Do your best." "You'll win," his sister says, full of confidence. Liam laughs, his mood lifting. He finishes eating, puts on his shoes, and ties the laces carefully. Opening the door, he steps outside into the cool morning air. The sky is a soft orange. The sun is rising. Footsteps approach. It's Omar, his classmate and friend. "Morning," Omar greets. "Ready for the quiz?" "A bit nervous, but I studied," Liam replies. "We've got this," says Omar. They walk together. Other students in the same uniform are heading in the same direction. Some chat, others are quiet. Laughter and footsteps fill the road. Liam feels better now. He's not alone. He has his friend. He has his books. He's prepared. As they reach the school gate, Liam sees the crowd of students going in. He takes a deep breath. "This will be a good day," he tells himself. He walks through the gate beside Omar. A new day has begun. A day to learn. A chance to improve his English. Liam is just like you, a student with dreams. And today, he's taking one more step toward them. Let's keep following Liam's journey and see where it leads. Chapter 2. Getting ready for school. Liam steps through the school gates. The security guard greets him with a cheerful, "Good morning." Liam returns the greeting with a polite smile. "Good morning, sir." He feels a bit shy but wishes he could say more, speak more confidently. Around him, the school is full of energy. Students are walking, standing in groups, some even running. Everyone is making their way to class. Liam hears bits of English conversations. He listens closely, though he doesn't catch everything. One student says, "It's Monday today." Another mentions, "I didn't bring my homework." Liam doesn't understand all of it, but some words make sense. That gives him a little boost of confidence. He and his friend Omar walk together toward their classroom. It's on the first floor, so they climb the stairs. Liam grips the railing. There's a tight feeling in his chest. Today is the English quiz. He studied, but doubt lingers in his mind. What if I forget everything? What if I can't answer? Still, he keeps moving. They reach their classroom. The door is open and sunlight fills the room. The teacher hasn't arrived yet. Some students are already seated, while others chat in small groups. Liam walks to a seat near the window, his favorite spot. From there, he can see trees swaying outside and birds darting across the bright sky. He pulls out his books and opens his English notebook. At the back, there's a list of new vocabulary. He reads it silently. Apple, bag, chair door. He goes over the words in his mind, repeating them slowly. He wants to remember them all. Omar takes the seat beside him. "Let's go over these together," Omar suggests. Liam nods. They start saying the words aloud, one after the other. "Cat," Liam says. "Dog," replies Omar. "Egg, fish." It almost feels like a game. They laugh, but they're learning too. Suddenly, the bell rings, loud and clear. Ding, ding. The classroom instantly quiets down. Everyone straightens up. Liam's heart is racing. He inhales deeply. The teacher walks in with a warm smile. "Good morning, class." "Good morning, teacher," the students reply in chorus. She places her books on the desk and scans the room. "Are you ready for your quiz?" she asks. Some students nod confidently. Others look unsure. Liam glances at his desk. He's ready. Nervous, but ready. The teacher begins handing out the quiz papers. When Liam gets his, he looks at the first question. "Write 5 things you do in the morning." He thinks carefully and writes, 1, I wake up. 2, I brush my teeth. 3, I wash my face. 4, I eat breakfast. 5, I go to school. He reviews his answers. They are simple but correct. He smiles a little. Next question. Write this sentence, "I am a student." He writes slowly, focusing on each word. The quiz goes on. Some questions are easy. Others take more thought. Liam does his best. He tries to remember everything he studied. He writes each answer clearly, without rushing. After 20 minutes, the teacher announces, "Time's up." She collects the papers and says, "Well done, everyone. You gave it your best." Liam lets out a quiet sigh of relief. It's over. Omar gives him a thumbs up. Liam smiles in return. The teacher turns to the board and writes, "Let's talk about daily routines." She asks the class, "Who would like to share?" No hands go up. Silence fills the room. Liam stares at his desk. His heart beats faster. He wants to try, but fear holds him back. What if I make a mistake? What if everyone laughs? Then the teacher says, "Liam, would you like to give it a try?" His eyes widen. His mouth is dry. Still, he stands up slowly. Everyone's eyes are on him. He takes a deep breath. "I wake up at 7, he begins. "I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I eat breakfast. I go to school." He stops and looks at the teacher. She smiles. "Good job, Liam. That was clear and correct." The class claps. Liam sits back down, his heart still pounding. but this time with pride. He did it. He spoke English in front of everyone. It may seem like a small moment, but for Liam, it's a huge step. He feels proud. He feels brave. He knows something new now. He can speak, he can learn, and this is just the beginning. Let's find out what else the day holds for him. Chapter 3, Heading to School. It's a brand new morning. The sun peeks over the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of orange and blue. Birds glide through the air. Some shopkeepers are lifting shutters. Others are sweeping their doorsteps. The world slowly comes alive again. Liam wakes up early. He turns off his alarm just before it buzzes. He's feeling a bit more confident than yesterday. After all, he spoke in front of the entire class, in English. He still remembers the applause, the encouraging smile from his teacher, and that warm glow of pride in his heart. Today, he's ready to give it another shot. He gets out of bed, brushes his teeth, splashes cold water on his face, and puts on his school uniform, crisp white shirt, gray trousers, polished black shoes. Looking at his reflection, he quietly says, "I'm learning. I can do this." His mother hands him breakfast, tea, bread, and butter. He eats quickly. Then he checks his school bag. English textbook? Check. Notebook? Check. Pencil case? Yes. He zips it up. Ready for the day? A knock at the door. It's Omar. "Good morning," Noah greets him. "Morning," Liam replies. They share a smile and begin walking to school side by side. The walk isn't long, but the street is full of life. They pass the fruit vendor slicing apples. He gives a cheerful wave. Ali waves back. At the tailor's, a man is busy stitching a shirt. Outside a bookstore, a girl with her school bag steps out. As they walk, Liam gets an idea. "Let's only speak in English today," he suggests. Noah looks surprised but nods. "All right, let's do it," Liam asks. "What time do you wake up?" Noah thinks for a moment. "At 6:30, he replies. "Me too." Liam grins. Noah asks, "Do you eat eggs for breakfast?" Liam shakes his head. "Sometimes, but today, just bread and butter." They laugh together. The English is simple, but it feels exciting, useful. They pass a large green tree. Their halfway mark. School is close now. Other children are heading there too. Some are walking, some are cycling. Others arrive in vans. Liam walks proudly. He's speaking English, not just reading it from a book. This is real learning, real use, real growth. At the gate, the security guard checks their ID cards and waves them in. The school grounds echo with voices, footsteps, whistles, and the bell. Liam and Noah head straight to class and take their seats. Liam flips open his English notebook and quietly reads yesterday's sentences. "I wake up, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast." Then, something unexpected happens. A student from another section enters the room. "Our teacher is absent. May I sit here?" he asks. The teacher nods, and the boy takes a seat behind Liam. During English class, the teacher introduces a new speaking activity. "Let's talk about how we come to school," she says. She points to Liam. "You start." Liam's palms feel cold, but he stands. He takes a breath. "I walk to school," he begins. "I walk with my friend. We talk. We see shops. We see people. We speak English. I feel happy." The teacher claps. "Very good, Liam." The whole class joins in. Even the boy from the other class smiles and says, "Nice job." Liam sits down. His chest lifts with pride again. He's learning something important. Each time he speaks, he becomes a little braver. Omar leans over and whispers. "You're getting really good," Liam replies with a smile. "So are you." The class continues. But something inside Liam has changed. He's no longer just a student. He's becoming a learner, a communicator, a boy with a goal. Let's find out what happens when Liam steps into the classroom next time, and how far his journey will take him. Chapter 4, In the Classroom. Liam is at his desk now. The classroom is filled with light. The windows are wide open, letting in the fresh air. A fan above turns lazily, pushing the warm breeze around. Sunlight streams in, casting soft patterns on the floor. The room is calm, yet there's a quiet buzz, like something's about to begin. Liam glances around. His classmates are settling in. Some unzip their bags. Some chat in low voices. A few are scribbling in their notebooks, while others study the board silently. Liam opens his English notebook again. On the very first page, a sentence catches his eye, the one he wrote yesterday. "I am a student." He reads it once more. A smile appears on his face. Then, the door opens. Their teacher steps in. She's wearing a light blue dress and carries a stack of books and papers. She sets them down on the front desk, scans the room, and greets them with a cheerful smile. "Good morning, students," she says warmly. "Good morning, teacher," the class replies in unison. She turns to the board and writes in neat letters. Today's lesson, actions in the classroom. Turning back to the students, she says, "Today we're going to talk about what we do in class and say it in English." Liam's eyes light up. He feels a wave of eagerness. He wants to speak, to express himself. He's ready to learn more. The lesson begins. "Repeat after me," the teacher instructs. "I read," she says clearly. "I read," the class echoes. "I write," she continues. "I write," comes the reply. "I listen. I listen. I speak. I speak." Liam speaks the words softly, but carefully. He pays attention to every sound. His eyes watch the way the teacher moves her mouth, and he mirrors it, saying the words again in his head. He wants to get it right. As she walks around the room, she stops by different students. "What are you doing?" she asks. "I read," says one boy. "I write," a girl answers confidently. "I listen," says another. Then she stops in front of Liam. "And you, Liam? What are you doing?" she asks with a kind smile. Liam rises to his feet. His heart races a little. He takes a small breath. I listen," he says. His voice is soft, but the words are clear. "Very good," the teacher nods. "You are listening. You are learning." Liam sits back down, his cheeks a little warm. But inside, something feels strong, like he's just taken a small but important step. Then the teacher gives them a task. "Write 5 things you do in the classroom," she says. "Use simple words." Liam picks up his pencil. He thinks, then starts writing. "I read. I write. I listen. I speak. I learn." He looks over his list. The words are short, but they feel big to him. They're his now, his words, his voice. The teacher walks over and reads his notebook. "Perfect," she says, drawing a small smiley face on the page. Liam's heart lifts. Just a little doodle, but it means the world. The bell rings. Time for the next subject. Today, it's math. Liam puts his English notebook away. But his thoughts stay with the words he's just learned. Quietly to himself, he repeats them. "I read. I write. I listen. I speak." As he walks into math class and sees the numbers on the board, something else appears in his mind. Progress. His own growth a journey that's just beginning. He's learning, not only through books, but through every small step, every brave word, every moment shared with others. Let's stay with him as his day unfolds, because English is becoming more than a subject. It's becoming a part of who he is. Chapter 5, The English Lesson. After math wraps up, it's time to switch gears. English class is next. Today, the teacher has something different planned. She walks in carrying a small box, places it gently on her desk, and announces, "We're going to learn with objects today." Liam's curiosity sparks. His eyes follow the box, wondering what's hidden inside. The teacher slowly lifts the lid and begins to pull out everyday items: a pencil, a pen, a ruler, a sharpener, and a book. One by one, she holds them up for the class to see. "This is a pencil," she says clearly. "This is a pen. This is a ruler. This is a sharpener. This is a book." She repeats the names, and the class echoes her. Liam quietly says the words, focusing hard: pencil, pen, ruler. He studies each item, connecting the English words to the objects he already knows. What used to be just classroom tools now have names in another language. Then, the teacher hands the box to a girl in the front. "Choose one and name it," she instructs. The girl picks the ruler. "This is a ruler," she says. The teacher gives a warm nod. The box travels around the classroom. Each student takes a turn, choosing an object and speaking its name. Liam watches the box come closer. His heart races. He wants a turn. He wants to speak. Finally, it's his chance. He reaches for the pen, stands up, and says clearly, "This is a pen." The teacher beams. "Excellent, say it once more." Liam repeats, louder this time. "This is a pen." Confidence is in his voice now. He passes the box along and takes his seat, still holding the pen. It's no longer just a pen. It's a piece of his English learning journey. On the board, the teacher writes "We use this when we talk about one item," she explains. Then she writes "These are" and lifts 2 pencils. "These are pencils," she says. Liam listens closely. "One thing. This is more than one. These are..." He notes it down in his notebook and adds a small drawing to help him remember. 1 pencil equals "this is." 2 pencils equals "these are." The lesson continues. The teacher writes more examples. "This is my book. This is my bag. These are my shoes." "Now it's your turn," she says. "Make your own sentences," Liam thinks. He glances at his bag and writes, "This is my bag." Then at his shoes. "These are my shoes." He raises his hand. The teacher nods. He reads them aloud, slowly and carefully. The room stays silent. Everyone listens. No one mocks. No one whispers. They respect his voice. "Very good, Liam," the teacher praises. "You're learning quickly." Liam smiles. He never expected English to feel this enjoyable. He never thought it could be fun. Then, a boy behind him gently taps his shoulder. "How do you say eraser in English?" he asks. Liam thinks for a moment, then replies, "Rubber." "Thanks," the boy says. Liam nods, and something stirs inside him, a small pride. He had just helped someone in English. A simple thing, but it felt meaningful. The bell rings. Class is over. The teacher ends with, "Well done, everyone. Your speaking is getting better every day." Liam packs his notebook and holds onto the pen a little longer. It's more than just stationery now. It's a symbol of growth. But the day isn't done. There's more ahead. Friends, laughter, mistakes, practice. Let's see what happens next. It's time for something every student looks forward to. Break time. Chapter 6, Break time and friendship. The bell rings. It's finally break time. Students rise from their seats. Chairs scrape back. Backpacks unzip. Laughter echoes across the room. The tense classroom air loosens. Time to take a breather. Liam quietly shuts his notebook and slides it into his bag. His palms are warm. His mind still swirling with thoughts from the English lesson. "This is my bag," he murmurs. "These are my shoes." A small smile plays on his lips. Noah walks up and grins. "Let's go." Liam gives a nod, and together they exit the classroom. Outside, the schoolyard is buzzing with energy. Boys run across the playground. Girls chat in small groups. Some students sit quietly beneath the shade of trees, munching on snacks. The sun is beaming, and the day feels alive. Liam and Noah settle down near a familiar wall, their usual hangout. They flip open their lunchboxes. Omar's got rice with chicken. Liam pulls out a sandwich and a juice box. As they eat, Liam says with a grin, "This is my sandwich." Noah chuckles. Liam continues in English. "Yes, practice, practice, practice." Omar nods, amused but focused. Bit by bit, they mix English and Urdu in their conversation. They stumble, they laugh, but they keep going. "I drink juice," Liam says. "I eat rice," replies Omar. More laughter. Soon, Oliver joins them. He's in their class, known for his jokes. "What's this? English class at lunch?" he teases. Liam laughs. "It's our new thing." Oliver smirks. "All right, I'll try. This is my spoon." They burst into laughter again, but don't stop. Liam asks, "Who's your best friend?" Noah answers, "You." Oliver jumps in. "What about me?" Liam smiles. "Okay, these are my friends." Noah cheers. "Nice one." Oliver adds, "So English." The break goes on with a laughter, stories, and shared bites of food. But something has changed. They're learning without realizing it. Not from a textbook, but from each other. Liam looks around the playground. Some kids sit alone. Others laugh in groups. He wonders if they also want to speak English, but are too shy. He remembers how nervous he felt not long ago, too scared to talk in class. But now, he's chatting in English, comfortably, with friends. It feels like freedom. The bell rings again. Time to head back. Some students hurry. Others take their time. Liam tucks his lunchbox away. "Science class next," Noah says. Liam groans. "I'm not ready, but let's go." Oliver adds, "I'm sitting with you." Liam smirks. "Only if you speak English." Oliver laughs. "No promises." Their laughter trails behind as they walk back to the classroom. Liam feels something shift inside. He's learning more than just grammar. He's learning through people, through moments, through joy. English is no longer just a subject. It's a way to connect, to express, to live. And now, it's time for the next class. A new subject, a new challenge. And another step in this journey of growth. Chapter 7, The Science Lesson. Liam walks back to class with Noah and Oliver. The bell has rung, signaling the end of the break. But the playful mood still lingers. The hallway echoes with the joy of moments just past. In Liam's mind, a few words repeat themselves. "This is my sandwich. These are my friends." Now, it's time for science. The classroom is quiet again. Their teacher is already at the board, writing something. The students file in. They move slowly, taking their seats. The room calming down for the next lesson. Liam settles into his chair. He opens his science book. His eyes land on the page. The terms look long, strange, unfamiliar, Photosynthesis, oxygen, carbon dioxide. They seem like puzzles he can't solve. He feels a heaviness inside, like the words are too big to carry. The teacher turns around to face the class. "Today we'll learn about plants," she says. Her voice is clear, but the pace is quick. Liam tries to follow, but it's overwhelming. One word sticks: plants. The rest fades into noise. She writes a sentence on the board. Plants need sunlight, water, and air. Liam copies it down, slowly. He pauses at each word. Sun, he knows that. Water, he knows that too. Air, that one is new. He writes a small note in his language beside it. Wanting to remember. He wants to understand. He's trying. The teacher holds up a picture of a plant. She points at parts of it. These are the leaves. Here are the roots. And this is the stem, she says. Repeat after me, she instructs. Leaf, says the class. Root. Stem, Liam joins in, his voice quiet and careful. Leaf, root, stem. These words feel shorter, friendlier. He's starting to breathe easier. Then something surprising happens. The girl beside him leans over slightly. Her name is James. She whispers, pointing at a word in her book. Do you know what this means? The word is nutrients. Liam doesn't know. But instead of staying silent, he raises his hand. The teacher notices. Yes, Liam? He points. What does nutrients mean? He asks. The teacher's face lights up. Great question, she says kindly. Nutrients are helpful things in food or soil. They help plants grow strong. Liam nods. So does Elijah. Thanks, she whispers. A quiet pride rises in Liam. He asked something. He got an answer. He helped someone else. And he learned something new. Then the teacher gives the class a task. Draw a plant. Label its parts. Liam picks up his pencil. Carefully, he sketches a small plant. He labels the leaf, the stem, the root, and the flower. It's not perfect, but it's his work, and it's in English. The teacher walks by and glances at his page. Well done, Liam, she says, and draws a little star beside his drawing. He smiles. One tiny star. One huge feeling. The bell rings. Science class is over. Liam packs up his book. He feels tired, but in a good way. He spoke English. He listened. He asked questions. He learned. Elijah turns to him. Your drawing looks great, she says. Thanks, Liam replies. And your English is getting really good, she adds. Liam looks down, a little shy. But he's happy. As the students leave the classroom, chatting and laughing, Liam walks a bit slower. He's thinking about that word, nutrients. One small question led to learning. Learning English isn't only about reading, it's about asking, about trying, about helping. Let's follow Liam as he heads home. School is over. But the journey of learning still goes on. Chapter 8, Returning Home. The final bell echoes. School is done for the day. Chairs scrape. Chatter fills the room. Some students leap from their seats with joy. Others drag their feet, yawning. A few dash outside, while some linger, slow and steady. Liam stands, stretching with a quiet yawn. His limbs ache, but his mood is light. Today felt good. He spoke up in English class, asked a science question, helped someone who needed it. Tiny actions, but they meant something big to him. He packs his bag with care, his star-marked notebook, his English textbook, his pencil case, all tucked in neatly. He zips it up and casts one last look around the classroom. A small smile appears. At the door, Omar waits. Ready? He asks. Liam nods. Let's go. They walk out side by side. The sunlight has softened. Shadows stretch across the pavement. The wind carries a cool touch. The street bustles, kids munching snacks, some dialing home, others climbing into vans. Liam and Noah stroll slowly. The world feels different. Not quieter, but calmer. Because something inside Liam has shifted. You did good today, Noah says. Thanks, you too, Liam replies. I liked your drawing, Noah adds. That plant with the labels. Liam smiles. I enjoy drawing. I tried my best. Familiar shops slide by. The fruit stall, the tailor's place, the bookstore. The same faces appear. But today, Liam notices more. His mind sees in English. He spots an apple. Apple, he says softly. A book catches his eye. Book. He points to a man on a chair. Chair. Omar chuckles. Everything's English now? Ali grins. I'm practicing. They pass under the tall green tree. It's peaceful there. Birds perch on branches. Quiet and still. Tree, Liam says, looking up. Sky, Noah replies. They share a smile. At the corner, Noah waves. See you tomorrow. Liam waves back. Yes, tomorrow. Liam walks the last stretch alone. His street is familiar, welcoming. He spots his house. His little sister waits outside, waving wildly. Bye, she shouts. He waves back, warmth rising in his chest. Inside, his mother stirs something in the kitchen. How was school? She asks. It was good, Liam says. Did you speak English? I did, he replies. I talked. I listened. I even asked and answered. Her smile is proud. I'm happy for you. Liam sinks onto the mat, slips off his shoes, places his bag in the corner. His sister plops down beside him. Teach me an English word, she says. He thinks, looks into her curious eyes. Smile, he says. She repeats, smile. Liam nods. Yes, like this. He shows his teeth. She copies him. They giggle. Their father returns. He places a gentle hand on Liam's head. How was your day? Liam replies. It was full of learning. His father nods. Every day can be, if you want it to be. Liam rises, washes his face, changes clothes, eats a snack. Then he opens his notebook again. His drawing is there. The one with the plant. The one with the star. His fingers rest on the star. This is growth, he whispers. The sun dips low. The sky is painted with pinks and gold. But Liam knows something now. School might be over, but English hasn't ended. It stays with him, in the way he speaks, thinks, and smiles. And as evening unfolds, he'll keep learning, sometimes without even noticing, and without turning a single page. Chapter 9. Evening moments. The sun begins to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of pink and orange. Birds glide back to their nests, wings fluttering gently in the fading light. Evening has arrived, quiet, slow, and gentle. Liam is sitting in the lounge. His sister plays nearby, cradling a doll in her small hands. Their mother folds freshly washed clothes, methodically, calmly. The television hums in the background, but no one really pays attention. The whole house seems to exhale, peaceful and still. Liam opens his English notebook. He scans the words he learned earlier. Leaf, root, stem, nutrients. He reads each one under his breath, letting the sound settle in his mind. Slowly, he begins to form sentences. This is a leaf. These are roots. He writes them out neatly, focusing on each letter. Then something clicks in his memory, a word he heard in his favorite cartoon. Curious. He switches the channel to cartoons in English. Animated characters bounce across the screen. Speaking quickly. He doesn't understand it all, but he catches phrases here and there. Let's go. Wait for me. I'm hungry. I'm happy. Simple lines. Simple feelings. He listens closely, repeating them in a whisper. I am happy, he says again. And he is, not just because of the cartoon, but because the words are starting to make sense now. After a while, his mother calls. Liam, dinner's ready? He walks to the kitchen. The table is set with warm rice, spicy curry, and soft roti. His father is already seated. His sister hums a tune, tapping her fingers on the table. They eat together, talking in between bites. What did you learn today? His father asks. Liam smiles. I studied plant parts. In English, his father says, raising an eyebrow playfully. Liam takes a deep breath. This is a leaf. These are roots. This is a stem. His father nods proudly. His mother claps gently. Well done, she says. Liam glows inside. The words aren't just lessons anymore. They belong to him now. After the meal, Liam washes his hands and tidies his plate. Then he returns to the living room, picks up a blank sheet, and starts to draw. A tree slowly takes shape under his pencil. Beneath it, he writes, This is a tree. His sister peeks over his shoulder. What's that? Tree, he answers. Good job, B. She grins. Liam laughs, then remembers his friend Noah. He picks up his phone and records a quick voice message. Noah, today I spoke in English in front of my parents. I said, this is a leaf. They were so happy. Later, Liam reaches into his bag and pulls out his homework. It's science again. He begins to write, but this time, he adds an English sentence too. Just one. Plants need sunlight, water, and air. He writes it slowly, carefully. Then he reads it aloud, softly. The clock ticks on. The night settles deeper. Stars blink into the dark sky. Cool air drifts through the window. His mother is tucking his sister into bed. His father flips the pages of a newspaper. Everything is hushed and calm. Liam feels drowsy now, but inside, something is glowing. Words, confidence, little victories that feel big. He murmurs one last thought. Today, I learned something new. So let's walk with Liam once more, into the hush of night, into his dreams, into the quiet end of a beautiful day. Chapter 10, A Peaceful Night and a Fresh Beginning. The home is still now. Soft shadows fill the rooms. The kitchen sparkles. The television rests in silence. Through the window, stars gently blink in the night sky. It's time for rest. Liam heads toward his room. His little sister is fast asleep, a doll nestled in her tiny arm. Her face is relaxed, her dreams already begun. Liam picks up his notebook and settles on his bed. On the last page, he notes today's date. Then he writes a simple line. I gave it a shot. Just 3 small words, but they carry weight. They speak truth. He did try. He gave what he could. Memories of the day begin to surface. The groggy morning alarm. The walk to school under a sleepy sky. The English quiz that made him nervous. The first sentence he spoke out loud in class. Laughing with Omar and Hamza during the break. Learning strange new words in science and earning a shiny star. Watching cartoons dubbed in English. Chatting with his parents. Showing his sister how to say a new word. Each little piece of the day, big or small, now lives inside him. They're part of his journey, part of the person he is becoming. Liam glances out the window. The moon glows like a guardian, gentle and close, as if watching us over him. He gently shuts his notebook and places it beside his bed. Pulling the blanket up to his chest, he feels a wave of comfort. Then, in a whisper, he says, "I'm learning. I speak some English. Not much, but more than yesterday." A quiet smile appears on his face. His eyes begin to close. And just before he drifts off to sleep, he thinks one last thought. "I'll try again tomorrow." That was Liam's day. A quiet, ordinary day. But it mattered. He didn't master everything. He didn't speak flawlessly. But he did learn. He did speak. He wasn't perfect, but he improved. And tomorrow, he'll grow a bit more. You can do the same. You are doing the same. Start with one word, then a phrase, then a sentence. Talk about your day. Describe your meals, your books, your friends. Don't fear mistakes. Don't wait. Begin. Be like Liam. Say it with pride. I gave it a shot. That's enough. That's powerful. If this story helped you, don't stop here. Take action. Write one sentence in the comments. What do you do every day? Like the video. Subscribe to Bookish English. More stories. More words. More chances to grow. Coming soon. Just for you. And remember, you tried today. That matters. That's the first step. See you in the next story.